It's pink.
It's actually not pink. What is this?
It's fucking pinky.
It's a classic ivory.
If you look at it next to my skin, this shit looks pink.
I mean, I feel like they can't see that. Let's show our friends.
It looks rather pinky compared to the color I am, which is more yellow olivey. Here you go. Good luck with that. This is gonna probably look like I'm gonna fucking look
so pessimistic.
like a fucking drag queen. Let's do this.
I'm gonna get a hair
thing.
Hi guys, welcome back to Scream Queen Stream. We're your hosts. I'm Jessica Cameron.
And I'm Heather Dorff.
And today, what are we doing, Heather?
I don't know. She's gonna make me look like her or some shit. So yeah.
This is the Make Me Look Like Your Bestie challenge. So basically, I'm gonna do her hair and makeup to try to make her look like me. Cause you know, that's the best idea ever.
Lord. So yeah, we're gonna be using all of Jess's own makeup, including her own face makeup, and she is much paler and a different skin tone than me.
A little bit more Canadian clear.
Yes, and pink undertone, whereas I am yellow undertone. So we're gonna see how this works. I'm probably gonna look like a fucking one of those porcelain mannequin dolls or something. Who knows?
I think she's gonna look so pretty.
Ugh.
Let's get to it. Yay!
No.
So Heather has already primed her face.
And moisturized and all that.
Yep, all good. So we're gonna start off with eye primer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eye primer. What does this do?
This is gonna help your eyeshadow stay on forever.
Okay.
No kidding. I gave you some for Christmas. Close your eyes.
I know what eye primer is. I'm just telling our audience.
And then I'm gonna take just a regular taupey shadow. Look at that. I'm feeling all beauty guru-y. Yay. This is your Earthly Taupe by Maybelline. And this is just going to set the actual eye primer. So I like to do eyes first whenever I'm doing anything colorful or dark, because then you don't fuck up the rest of your face.
Well, because basically you have fallout from the eyeshadow that gets on your cheeks and upper cheekbones, and then it doesn't come off. And if you have makeup on, it sets, so it sucks.
Which, although that would be super funny for this video, we're not gonna do it. Okay, then I'm gonna take a ColourPop palette that I made, because I'm awesome like that. It's all my favorite
She didn't make the eyeshadow.
I didn't make the eyeshadow.
The
I just bought the colors and brought over the ones that I like the most for this look, which is exactly what I have on my face right now, because it's kind of super fun. So I'm going to take this like sort of neutrally pink.
Yeah. It's more of a mauve, I think.
Sure, we'll call it that. And I'm going to fluff that in her crease with this fluffy brush. Yay! You probably should look to me a little bit more. I just keep layering it in the crease with my fluffy brush.
Oh wow, layering. How dark is this gonna be?
It matches mine. Well, I mean, I'm trying to make yours match mine. Which is why I brought everything over here and I did it while you were showering and stuff. Yes. And then I'm going to go in with the bottom purple.
Really? Purple, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to put that in your outer V. I only buy, I don't own many things that are not reasonably priced.
True, Jess is definitely conservative with her money spending. Oh well, to a degree. I feel like you own a shit ton of makeup, but it's all just cheaper, but you probably spend more than I do.
No, I definitely don't spend it.
Well, you don't? I don't know.
I mean, maybe this year, but not on an average year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this year you definitely...
This year I went a little ham on the ColourPop.
You definitely did.
I'm just blending out with that same brush that I was just using.
Possible.
But also, I do couponing, which means, and then I'm going in with the brighter purple, and I'm just gonna put that a little bit over with my fluffy brush over the outer edge. But I get them a lot of the time for next to nothing with coupons, because I love couponing. It's like my favorite game.
You should tell them about your former couponing past and how it consumed your life.
In 2008, I saved like a ridiculous amount of money on couponing. I didn't pay for anything.
But it
was
took
all
so
consuming.
much time. Yeah.
It did. Well, of course it is. Like anything that you do that extreme. And then just to sort of, I'm a blending hoe. So I'm going to take like that neutral taupe and just dust it along the top. Her eyelid space is a little bit lesser than mine. So I have to like do the same look, but like in less room, which is great. You take just like a blending brush that has nothing on it so I can blend. When in doubt with eyeshadow, just keep blending. Okay, so we've blended that out. Now what do I want to do? Focus. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a bit more along the lash line over by the deep V. Because I want it to be the darkest at her lash line at the end. Because then we're going to put some sparkle stuff over on the center.
Well, doesn't it elongate the eye or whatever and make them pop more when you do that?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I also just really like to do that. Well, that's probably why. Thing I do, I saw off YouTube, and they do it for a reason. So I trust that they know better than I.
That is probably the reason.
That is probably why. Thank God you're here to inform our wonderful audience. And then more blending. Yay! Okay, then I'm gonna take, this is where we get really fun, because I love me some shimmer. I'm gonna take the pale pink shimmer, and I'm going to wet a flat brush with some setting spray. This is a NYX matte finish.
Which I called NYX all up until like literally last week when she corrected me. She's like, it's NYX. I was like, oh, all right.
But basically, anytime you put a setting spray onto a shimmer, it's going to make it last longer and make it brighter and make it pop. And what we're going to do is we're going to start just on the inner corner, and we're going to work our way out. Keep in mind, I'm putting glitter on her actual center of her lid blending, so we don't have to do the whole thing. And then once I have just a little bit of eyeshadow, I kind of blend it up, so it's not when it's got full opacity. Okay, now this is my super favorite fun part.
Oh God.
I know, it's time for glitter. Okay, my favorite thing ever. Thank you, Matthew Solomon. I would never buy these at full price because I can't afford them. I got Smoky Quartz by Stila, which is like a liquid glitter, which is super fun.
Matthew got these for you?
No, remember he got us a gift card.
Oh, that's right.
And this is what I bought with said gift card.
I was like, how the hell do you know to buy that for you? I was like, oh yeah, the Sephora. Yes, thank you, Matt.
Right. You can't buy us makeup because nobody knows what we have.
True.
I mean, we barely know what we have. So how I like to use these is I put them on the center of my lid, and then you have a couple, like probably 60 seconds to blend it out before, if you touch it, it'll start flaking off like glitter.
Yeah.
Right, so I put it where I want it to be, and then I kind of take another flat tip brush, a clean one, and kind of blend it where I want it to be, and then that needs to just stay there. You can't go and mess with this.
That's why I don't ever want to use this.
No, it's really not that hard though. So I'm just gonna put it in the center of the lid. And like, you can play with it after, it'll just start to flake off. So you might have to put a bit more on, you know. It's a glitter. But see, this way, you get like the pretty pink on the center, the inner corner, and then the purple on the outside. It's super pretty. Now stay like that for a hot minute because we want it to dry. Now, taking that brush, if I can find it, it was here a minute ago, I swear, the flat blending brush, that we used. I like to use the same inner corner highlight as I do brow bone color, so Heather is probably gonna hate this, but we're gonna do pink. We're gonna do brows, which is super fun. This is something that most women will have severe anxiety because they like to do their own brows.
Yes.
So I'm gonna actually stand up because this is important.
And try to get it right.
Right?
My eyebrows are definitely sisters, not twins.
And then I'm going to use ColourPop brow pomade, also in blonde, but whatever. We're playing this game now.
Also in blonde, which is not going to do anything.
We're going to go back with our eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to just fake it a little bit over here.
I'm terrified how this is going to look.
I'm not, she totally thought I was going to fuck with her.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna give me like clown makeup and be like, ta-da! I was like, fuck yo. She's like, yeah, let's do the next episode with you in this makeup. I was like, no.
She was so convinced that I was gonna fuck with her. And I was like, I love you. I only want you to be beautiful.
See, I didn't even know this challenge was to make you look like each other. I thought it was just to do their makeup.
No.
For them.
It's making them look like you. But sometimes, like, and it really bothers me, some of them have like altered the thumbnail so that they look really similar.
Oh.
And then you actually see the video and you're like, you didn't even try to make the hair look alike. You didn't even try that. Like, you clearly altered some shit.
Right.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like I killed that part, but I'm just gonna go and deepen it a little bit more.
Killed in a bad way?
No, in a good way. Like, yeah. I always like going in with a brush and a brow pomade on like the top part because I find it gives it more definition. I don't know if that's like an actual thing, but it does for me. Okay, now where is my handy dandy eyebrow gel?
And this is to keep your eyebrows in place.
Yeah, but also because I like them to be like up high, you know. You'll see I'm brushing her eyebrows up, and then I'm going to sort of like shape them with a spoolie.
Those things are called spoolies. I had no idea.
Correct. That is a spoolie.
It was called a fucking eyelash brush. I have no idea what that is. Eyebrow brush.
Silly girl. Okay. Close enough. Whatever. Now, are we having fun?
No.
I'm having so much fun. I also love that you can't look at this until
I know. That's why I'm not having fun, because I have no idea what's going on right now.
I know, right? I'm having so much fun. Okay, I really like this stuff. This is just hydrating under eye serum stuff by e.l.f. So it's super cheap. It's like $2. It just makes my under eyes get a little bit less dry and crusty, which
mine are right now.
Yeah, I really like.
Being sick and dehydrated for a few weeks.
Yeah, Heather has been sick. Not my fault. Wasn't me this time.
No, I was camping outdoors in weird weather, super hot during the day, freezing cold at night. Sucked.
Then something else that I really like to do is I take rose hip oil, a little bit. This is all organic, virgin, blah, blah, blah.
Rose hip, so like hibiscus?
I don't know, it's just called rose hip oil.
Weird. And where do you put that?
I'm going to dot it just on the outer edge of your under eye. And then it's going to blend in, but really light. But anywhere else that you get dry. I like this just because I like my under eyes to never look dry or cakey.
Well, yeah, and they always do if they're not super hydrated.
Correct. And it really drives me insane, completely batty. So that's why I do that. And then what we're going to do now is take my foundation, which is
so pale. Oh my god, it's not. It's pink. It's pink.
It's actually not pink. What is this?
It's fucking pinky.
A classic ivory.
If you look at it next to my skin, this shit looks pink.
I mean, I feel like they can't see that. Let's show our friends.
It looks rather pinky compared to the color I am, which is more yellow olivey. Here you go. Good luck with that. This is gonna probably look like I'm gonna fucking look
so pessimistic,
like a fucking drag queen. Let's do
I'm
this
gonna get a
damn
hair.
thing.
So I do 1, 2, 3. Squiggly. 1, 2, 3. I always blend down to my neck.
That far?
Yes.
Jesus.
Why not?
Usually if you're choosing
and then I
makeup
take one of these.
Because if you're choosing makeup that's relatively the same color as your skin.
No, you always want to blend.
I do, a little bit. I don't go that far down my neck. Oh, God.
It's not like it's bad. Don't hate on the classic ivory girls.
No, I don't. It's just your tone is different than mine. That's really the problem. It's not so much that you're just paler. It's that you're literally a different skin tone than me.
Yeah, I am. That's okay.
Which is wherein lies the problem. If she had a neutral base, I wouldn't be as freaked out, but that's clearly a pink tone base.
So then, because I'm extra, I take a dampened beauty blender and I just press it in because I don't like any brush strokes. It really bothers me like a lot.
I just use a beauty blender and put it all over my face, honestly.
I like the brush. Now, because remember, extra over here. So under eye is like the thing that I don't like looking anything other than flawless. So I use 3 concealers.
3 concealers?
I know.
Is that necessary?
It is. So I use one to sort of color correct any like discoloration, so it's like yellower. And it's very light layers. You always want to do light layers with your makeup, in my opinion, always.
Oh, because you don't want to look like you're wearing 600 tons of makeup.
So this one's by Lorac, but I have one by NYX that I really like. It just so happened that I grabbed this one. They're actually kind of interchangeable. But I tend to go for one that's a little bit oilier because you are going to be layering stuff on it. So you don't want to have 3 like drying or mattifying anything near the under eye. So if the concealer is mattifying or drying, pass. in my opinion. And then I take age rewind, which is a great drugstore option.
I think the only way that's not true is if you have very oily skin. Then obviously you want mattifying.
But even then, like, I think on your under eye, you might not want it.
True.
You know what I mean?
Oil doesn't really, you don't really have as many pores there.
Yeah. So every time you just blend it out. And then this one, which is like super heavy coverage, is my Wet n Wild Cum Correct, which I actually don't think you can buy anymore. There's a NYX one that's really similar like it, and then also it's a dupe for your Bye Bye Under Eye. So I literally just take the smallest amount, and this is only for like right where your bags are, because it's just going to conceal them.
I can't believe you used 3 concealers. Why in this order particularly?
Because I'm working up for the color corrector first. Well, the one that's color corrector-ish, and then color corrector-ish, and then lightweight, heavier. And the heavier one, I'm literally using the smallest amount and just focusing on where the most people have bags that are the most prominent. So that one's not even going anywhere near your actual eye line.
It's funny, I actually usually bring my brightener all the way down to my cheeks usually, just because I have those bags, so I try to.
But you'll see by doing this, it'll help that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean these bags on my cheeks, on my upper cheeks, not even they're not even bags. They've been there my whole life.
So now we've only done her foundation, her actual liquid foundation. So what I do now is I take my.
Concealer.
That's not concealer.
Oh, what is that? Oh,
that's your eyeshadow. So I have this wonderful G37 brush by Morphe that I love. So I'm going to use that to further blend on the under eye. And then I also take. Right now I'm really loving this Reserve Your Cabana, which is a Wet n Wild powder. It's just got a little bit of sheen to it. I don't know if that picks it up, but it reminds me of a nicer version, ironically, of the Laura Mercier setting powder.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it just prevents it from creasing. So I'm not powdering her whole face. You want to do liquids and then powders. I am doing this so that it prevents it from creasing, and then we're going to set her any blemishes she has with concealer, and then we'll powder her whole face.
Who's that by that you think it's like Lauren?
I like it. It's Wet n Wild.
Interesting.
But I like it's just a brightening powder.
Nice.
So it's like it's just got just enough sheen.
Sure. I used to get the Laura Mercier stuff.
So did I,
so
but
expensive.
it's ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah, it's real expensive. It's like $45 or something for some powder.
So this is usually the one that I like for any blemishes.
Which is what?
It is Maybelline Age Rewind. And it actually usually has a sponge tip applicator. I ripped it off because it's nasty.
Oh.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Executive decision. Now we're taking the Coty Airspun powder, which is a mess.
It makes a huge mess, but it's totally worth it. It's like $5 on Amazon, and it works just as well as.
I think it's like $8 on Amazon or $5.96 at Walmart. And if you go to get it at Walmart, it's this company only makes 3 products that I've ever seen and that they've ever sold at Walmart. So it took me like 10 trips to figure out where the hell they have it, and it's like under the nail polish.
Which is why I just get it on Amazon, because it's saving $2 for all that trouble.
Yeah, and it's also Walmart. I mean, especially like in LA, if you go to Walmart, it's like a whole
ordeal
process,
because it's like 15 miles out.
It's 15 miles out, but then also the people that go to Walmart have like 10 children. So like actually checking out is ridiculous. Okay, now I'm gonna start. What?
Nothing. I'm just gonna leave that alone. It's true. It's true. And they also dress like crazy people.
They do.
And jump
people
in
of
ball
Walmart.
pits.
Oh yeah, well that's you. I have a Makeup Geek contour called Breakup. So I like my contour. You can see a lot of people get contour and bronzer confused, and it drives me through the wall. I hate it.
Well, where's bronzer go though? A little bit higher?
Well, bronzer can go anywhere where you get sun, but bronzer is going to be more of a sun-kissed glow, so it's going to be more orange.
Yeah.
Contour should create a shadow. So regardless of your skin tone, it's always going to be more gray than what a bronzer is, because it's supposed to create the illusion of shadow. You don't have like sun-kissed shadow.
You don't have sun-kissed here. That's not what a sun
You can't. Well, you can. I like to blend it a little bit, but
a little bit, but it's not gonna be deeply in there.
Correct.
No, it shouldn't be the only color at the very least.
Something else I learned. I don't know if you knew this, but you never want to like blend out your contour like you do bronzer. You want to go up and back. And again, we're going to continue blending this a lot, so don't worry. This is my bronzer blush, but I always like to go over once or twice more. I'm a big fan of, again, you can't over blend. Look at me. Okay. Now we're going to take the bronzer, and I go around the circumference of the face, and then just touching like the edges of where you do your contouring. And because I don't love this brush, I don't hate it. Because it's like me, I don't know if I would do this for your face, like if I was just doing your makeup normally.
Why?
Actually, I might do it the top, but, well, because like I do, because I like my forehead to be smaller. Yours I would probably do just to make it like shorter, because you've got like this hairline.
Right.
It's almost like vampire-like.
It is. I've never thought about that, but that is exactly what it reminds me of a little bit.
It is. Okay. Now, I always like, whenever possible, or at least the majority, if I'm buying something, I want it to be a sheen in my blush, for me, personally.
Yeah, I like sheen, too.
Just because I like to have a natural glow. So not sparkle, because it drives me insane, but I want it to be sheeny. So this is by Bourjois, which is one of my favorite UK brands. So anytime I go over and work in the UK, I always pick up a couple of these blushes because I love them. In my opinion, they're like the best. And they're drugstore over there.
Among 600 other things that she picks up anytime she's anywhere.
It's a smile. Because we're going to put this just on the apples. And if you get some below the apples, like I totally did, it's cool. You're just going to blend. Then you can also take, this guy's great. So he's what I use on my under eye typically, but then I also use him to fix up any of this stuff. So I'm going to sharpen her contour over there. Oh, now that we did that part, we can now get to her under eye, which is very exciting.
I feel like we've done so many things.
I know we have, but it's time for more, Heather Dorff.
Oh, Lord. What the hell are you doing now?
I'm just gonna wet my brush. I'm gonna bring this, I'm gonna take this down to the under eye on the center and bring it towards, and then I'm also gonna hit your brow bone while I'm using this color.
Towards the inner, yeah.
Yep. Because I do like to see a distinct break between the shimmer and like your actual eyeshadow look. I take my original brush and I'm just gonna go in between the shadows. This is the one that had the taupe on it. So again, further blending. I know what you're all thinking. Oh my God, there's so much blending. You are right. There is. Now, this is a super fun part. This is one of my favorite colors. It is called, what is it called? Slave to Pink from ColourPop. I love these shadows. They do not budge. Literally, if you do not take them off at night, they will be exactly where you put them in the morning, which is great. I take it with a very small definer brush, and then we're just going to use this on her lower lash line. But first, if I can, I'm going to take this brush into a little bit of the pink.
I feel like I have to make a joke about how, yes, we love our makeup to last all night for our walk of shame in the morning. No, not really, but still, it's funny.
Just because you have a hobby, you have to open your eyes for this. I know, it's real dangerous. Now I'm taking a darker purple, and I'm just going to blend it in on the outside.
Suddenly, I'm realizing why it takes you 600 years to do your fucking makeup.
Yeah, right?
I literally use 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, like on my eyes, tops.
I know, it really drives me insane. I keep on meaning to talk to you about that.
I'm just so done.
Now I'm going to take this brush again because I got a little bit too much over there. So take this, and I'm going to take my blending brush. Where are you? What did you think I was doing?
What? When?
Whenever I take so long with my makeup.
Oh, well, fuck. Yeah, I realized that you must be putting 800 different eyeshadow colors on. Jesus fucking Christ. 3 under eye concealers.
Okay, now I go in with my favorite pink, which is super fun and super sparkly, really pretty. And I'm trying to hit the lash line as close as possible.
Because otherwise I'm going to look sick. Like sickly, I guess is the way to put it.
That is actually a common misconception. Most people don't look sick when they wear pink or red, so long as you do it right. It has to look intentional.
But that's the thing. If you put too much, you look sickly, I think.
I don't think so. I think so long as you do it right and you look intentional, you're fine. It's when you half-ass it and you can't tell if it's just your skin is rosy or pink or red, or if it's makeup, that you look sick and gross.
I know. I tried a red under eye and I was like, whoops, I made it too like wide, like thick. Like
I don't like red and pink on the under eye unless I have something going up top too.
Oh, of course.
Well, what some people do.
Ew, no. Why would, then you really look sick. Won't make sense.
Now, highlight. Yay! Okay, I have one of my favorite highlighting brushes, which is a 224. I'm assuming by Morphe. I don't really know. And then my Sleek palette, another thing that I love from the UK. Love this. And I'm blending the peach with the white today. And on this, I'm just going to go above the cheek. I go into a straight windshield wiper, and then I just sort of blend it. And then when my brush doesn't have a lot, I'm going to take it on the nose, on the Cupid's bow, and then repeat over here. Ready. Okay. Oh my god, this is like the best idea ever.
Eventually I'm going to have to do my own eyeliner.
Yeah. Yay! Okay, we're back, and Heather has done her mascara with her own mascara, so she can stop bitching about mine. Yay! Now we're going to do lips. So I'm going to use Lumiere matte lip, which is not really that matte, by ColourPop, and the matching lippy.
So just so you know, my lip is a little bit thinner here, so I overdraw a little bit. You'll see what I mean.
I know. You say like I haven't seen you do your makeup 50 billion times.
I don't know. It's hard to tell that I overdraw because I barely do.
You should definitely not talk while you do this.
The unevenness is because I busted my lip as a child. Ran into a table. Teeth.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Right. Now this is a pink diamond by Revlon, which is like a lip gloss, which I love. It's just going to add that magical little unicorn thing. I put it in the center of the lip and then kind of blend it a little bit. And then you're going to smush your lips together delicately.
Oh, Lord.
Now we're going to set this glorified, wonderful magic.
Oh, God. I think, did I get mascara under my eyes? Look.
Yes. Why'd you do that, Dorff?
I told you my eyelashes are so long. Once you start spraying water on them, fuck.
Don't worry. Now we take our little brush. What I do anyways, which a lot of people don't, but it'll really help, because again, that under eye area I hate, and in this case, because we waited a moment, I'm going to spray the sponge. You're going to dab it, and you're going to not blink or crease your makeup, so try to let it dry as much as you can. And this is just going to make that under eye area more luminous, and also that concealer and everything stay in and stay flat. Awesome! So there you go. That's how to be Jessica Cameron makeup tutorial. Mm-hmm. So much fun, but we're not done yet. Hold on. We have a special treat. So give us 1 second and we'll be right back. Ta-da! Obviously her hair is even more fun than my own blonde tresses, but I didn't have a blonde wig that looked like my own hair for obvious reasons, because
so
it's
she
my hair.
got me Malibu Barbie slut.
I did. How I thought my Los Angeles best friend would actually look.
Yes. In another life, maybe.
So what do you think?
I like the makeup. The hair is a wee bit crazy. I mean, come on, guys. Should I dye my hair blonde with pink streaks? This is just... I look like Kim Kardashian with the hair. Like, she's completely lost her fucking mind. Kim Kardashian, when she went blonde for like 2 seconds. There you go. All right, so that's it, guys. This was my Make My Bestie Into Myself, or whatever it is, makeup challenge. You guys should definitely try this. It's hilarious. And in the future, we'll be doing an episode where I do Jess's makeup, so stay tuned for that.
That I'm really scared of, because she uses like 2 products and doesn't blend.
Correct. I do not do this much work on my makeup. That is very, very much well true.
And you thought I was going to half-ass it.
I thought you were just going to make me look crazy. I didn't realize that the challenge was to actually make you look like you. So there's that.
Do you think we look alike?
No, but I have the same makeup as her on anyway, so there you go.
Thank you guys so very much for joining us. Please don't forget to like down below. Also subscribe to our channel. We do new videos every single week and sometimes give bonus episodes. And if you want extra points, please join us on our Patreon, where we do signed swag giveaways, a whole bunch more. It's really fun.
All right, guys, have a good rest of your week.
Bye.
Thank you so much for checking out Scream Queen Stream. We hope you loved it as much as we do.
If you want to see more of our videos, check out our YouTube page. And while you're there, how about you subscribe? You want to see more? Just tweet us. Find us on Facebook. Join in on the fun.
And most importantly, if you really want to join us on this crazy ride, check out our Patreon page and become a patron for amazing, awesome perks that we give out monthly.
As well as early access to all of our videos.
Free giveaways.
And a whole lot more fun shit.
So check it out.
We'll see you there.
Stay bloody.
You stole my tagline.
I did.
You're a horrible friend.